Hi everyone, welcome back to Abstract Medicine. I do hope you're all doing well. We're going to be doing the Lionsgate reading for all of you today. It's going to be a pick a pile. This is going to be the first part. So if you're interested, you can listen to all of the parts, part 1, part 2, part 3, or just see which messages resonate for you. So this is going to be part 1, pile 1, what's happening for you for Lionsgate. Okay, we have the Page of Cups, Nine of Staves, pile 1, Lionsgate, Page of Pentacles, and lastly the Eight of Cups. So at the time of this reading it's 5:11. I'm also seeing 7:11 because I have the time at 24 hours setting, so it's 17:11. So I do see that for some of you could have Aquarius energy, or some of you are very well known, or you know someone who may be an Aquarius, or you yourself is very unique. I do see that the Lionsgate portal for a lot of you is bringing up some sort of message of love. I'm hearing true love. Some of you are also needing to be a little bit more idle, because I do see that with the Nine of Wands you're working really hard towards something, and I know that usually you should complete your task, you should always complete your project, I'm hearing, and your mission. But part of your mission is to rest. The Page of Pentacles is a message of a new opportunity at work. You see, the message here is that here with the Eight of Cups as well, is moving towards your wish fulfillment. You're working towards something. For some of you, there's a relationship, maybe for some of you a relationship breakdown, and there's some of you also a need to rest because you're working too hard. So there could be something to do with love here, a message of love, a message of true love, and also a message of a new opportunity at work. I do see that you're for some of you, you've been working towards something, whether it's love or career related, that is not fulfilling you. It's not your 10 of Cups. It's not your happy ending. So it's almost like working towards something. I'm seeing actually someone hammering and hammering and hammering away at something that's not going to bear fruit, that's not going to be satisfactory for you. It's not going to be the best project. It's not going to have the greatest look. Your love life, if you're working more in a relationship and a connection, you're just going to feel exhausted and there's nothing to show for it. So Spirit is saying, in fact the Lions are saying, to let it go and move on. Okay, because there's a new opportunity coming, and for a lot of you there's rest that is needed here, pile 1. We have the Two of Cups in terms of true love, so that is definitely on the horizon for those of you who, you know, I hate to be harsh, but sometimes you just have to let go of what's not serving you, and sometimes you have to be brutal. Lions are about that. Lions are about who is loyal, who's your tribe, who can you trust, and if that energy of the Lion is not showing up in your life, it's time to move on. Okay, Six of Wands here is again an energy of moving on. Six of Staves is energy of moving on. Some of you are choosing to travel, relocate, travel for holiday as well, for a vacation would be a good idea. Knight of Cups is a new adventure towards romance for some of you, and the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you are going to be single during this Lionsgate. You may not necessarily be aware of it, but some of you I do see are going to be single during this Lionsgate and for the rest of the year. Now I do see again, a lot of you are wanting new love here. A lot of you are wanting fresh energy. A lot of you are wanting that manna from heaven. Manna from heaven is medicinal. It's also euphoric. It's kind of, it's transcendental. It's a transcendental experience. So the love that you're looking for, the love that you're asking for is transcendental, and you deserve it. I don't know whether necessarily you are aware that you deserve it, but I do see that you deserve it. Now again, it seems like for a lot of you, pile 1, you're romantics, you're hopeless romantics, but I don't see that you need to lose hope. I see that you're putting your energy in and your full capacity in something or someone that is not fulfilling your needs and or even your wishes or your desires. We have the Star card. Remember I said that, the Star card. So the star is here. You're very unique. You're very different. You are going to be experiencing a wish come true coming soon. And I do think that this is the energy of Polaris. I do think this is also the energy of your North Star. For some of you, you've been a North Star for many people, Pole 1. And so I do see that maybe there's a message here from your spirit guides who are guiding you towards happiness, towards joy. And maybe the people that you are with, the work, your job, your career that you are working at right now is not fulfilling you. And so you're wanting something that is amazing. Maybe this is an energy of, I can't believe that could happen to me. But believe, this is the time. Lionsgate is about that. This is the time to believe. It's about making that wish and seeing those shooting stars and making that wish, right? So I do see that you're very different from your tribe, the people that you surround yourself with. You're very unique. You're very different from the people that you have a romantic entanglement with, I'm hearing. We also have the King of Pentacles. I do see that on the horizon, once you let go of working too hard, once you let go of working too hard in a relationship, someone is going to, and have time of rest and repose, someone is actually going to work for you. For some of you, this could be a romantic connection who is very stable, someone who could be an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, but has the energy of someone who's very stable. And this is someone who could, in fact, lighten your load, give you a helping hand. Now, this is someone of authority, someone who is at a higher position, high status. This could be someone at your work that you could be meeting. I don't necessarily see that you're expecting this person coming into your life, but I see for a lot of you who are choosing Pole 1 or who resonate with this message for you, Pole 1, I do see that this is someone who is your best match. I do see that. This is someone who's serious about you too. Now, on the timer, on the clock, it's 17:17. So again, this could be someone who's also, they themselves, very unique, very different, very maverick, very unusual. They are very unusual. Maybe how they dress is slightly unusual or slightly non-traditional. But I do see that this is someone who could also have and be of authority. They themselves could also be moving on from something. We have the Six of Pentacles here, but they themselves could also wish to balance again, help you in terms of financial support or level out the playing field. I'm hearing. I feel like for a lot of you, you've been working very hard on your own, and you're very attractive. And I do see that for some of you, you may have thought that you've lost your pizzazz, but actually, you do definitely have that sparkle in your eyes, and you have a very magnetic aura. We have Leo energy here, Aries energy here, and also Sagittarius energy. So you're very attractive, no matter what your age is. For those of you who are much older, we have the Six of Swords here again, and the Six of Swords and the Five of Cups. Now, I did say the Six of Staffs, but in any case, how I read the message was exactly that. So it's about moving on, traveling, moving on, and letting go of crying over spilt milk. Don't cry over people that haven't really cried over you. The message is kind of tough love, I'll be honest, but I do see that you'll receive the message and you'll take the message how you wish, and you'll take action on that. So I do see a lot of you are going to be moving forward and towards what is actually going to make you happy. That's all I have for you, Pole 1. I hope you've enjoyed this message. Have a listen to Pole 2 and Pole 3 for the Lionsgate message for the collective. Bye for now. Hello everyone, welcome back to Abstract Medicine. So this is going to be Pile 2. So for those of you who resonate with this message, this is your Pile 2 for the Lionsgate messages. Let's have a look at the messages for Lionsgate for Pile 2. For those of you who have chosen Pile 2, what's happening for Pile 2, please? Angels, ancestors, guides. What is happening for Pile 2? We have the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Staffs, we have the Sun, we have the Hermit, We have the Page of Swords, Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. So for some of you, pile 2 for Lionsgate, I see that you are just happy being single and happy doing your own thing, to be honest. Some of you are mothers and you're tending to your children, your offspring, no matter what their age is. I do see it's going to be a quiet month for those of you who are wondering about love. I think it's about just being healthy and stronger. What I love about your reading, pile 2, is you have the Lion Leo energy here with the Sun. So I do see that you're going to be very happy. I do see that even though it's quiet in terms of love, your love life, I do see, well, I just want to say that just because it's quiet in your love life, it doesn't mean you're not attracting lots of attention. I do see that there is that, but I don't think that you're entertaining that. In any case, I do see that it's going to be a month or a portal. I mean, I say the month, so it could be the month of August. You're already experiencing this already. But Lionsgate is all about, for you, pile 2, happiness, getting stronger, getting healthier, being bolder, being more courageous in all aspects of your life. I do feel like you've been experiencing an illness or some sort of sickness or major setback here. And I do see that Lionsgate, the Lionsgate portal, particularly the 8th of August and the 11th of August, is going to play great significance towards your health. You're going to become and feel much more positive, healthier. I do see that you're happier in general. I also see that someone is keeping an eye on you. Maybe someone is reading the cards on you, or they're keeping an eye on you one way or another. I do see that there is also a message here about not entertaining any conflict. So as soon as you see conflict arise, okay, with the 7 of Staffs, any drama, you choose happiness, and essentially you just kind of walk away. This is an energy of someone who's very graceful, someone who's also incredibly sensitive as well. And I do see that when you're around people who are very conflictual, I do see that it really affects your mental health and your physical health as well. I do see that you're getting some sort of enlightenment, some sort of a really good idea, I would say. I do see that this is divinely orchestrated. This idea is divinely given. This could happen at night in your dream time. Some of you may have had back issues, and I do see that you're going to be in recovery for that. Some of you have had some spinal surgery. You're going to be in recovery for that, and you're going to be much stronger. I also do see that a lot of you have angels and guides around you who will be operating on your spinal column. For those of you who don't resonate with the spinal surgery, some of you could also be getting your Kundalini awakening or activation. So that's your spinal column. So I do see that there is that. So your dreams could be very intense during this Lionsgate. For those of you who are in a connection, in a marriage, in a relationship, very, very few of you, I do see that is the case. I do see that it's, again, very quiet on the Western Front, I'm hearing. So I do see that if your partner is kind of wanting to have an argument with you or wanting to start a fight, you'd rather just choose to be with your friends. I'm hearing actually to be with the girls. You'd rather choose to be with your friends. You'd rather choose to go on a retreat. Some of you are doing meditation. Maybe you're going to the beach. You're going somewhere hot. Maybe you're just choosing to... You're choosing joy. I mean, it is Lionsgate portal, but it's also the energy of Leo season and the month of August, I would say. I would say the month of August, this is the prediction for the month of August. We have the 8 of Pentacles. So I do see that overall, I do see that you are working on your better health. I actually heard your benessere, tuo benessere in Italian means your health, your wellness. Some of you could be getting help from a guidance counsellor. Some of you are painting, some of you are working on your craft, your skills, your creativity during August and during the Lionsgate portal. I do see, again, you're not entertaining anyone romantically. I feel like for a lot of you in the collective, you're just like, I'm not going to receive breadcrumbs from people. For a lot of you, I do see that you may have been divorced or recently divorced, or are in separation from someone, or you're just not interested in love. You've had lots of experience in romantic relationships, and I feel like for a lot of you, you know what works, you know what doesn't, and so far nothing has worked. But I don't get the sense for a lot of you, pile 1, that it won't ever work out in terms of love. You just haven't met the right person. Virgo energy here, I forgot to mention Leo energy here, Sagittarius, Aries, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. And what do we have here? We got the 6 of Cups. So there is a soulmate coming in for a lot of you who chose this pile. This is Lionsgate portal energy, but it's also the month of August. Okay, so if I'm flipping the words around, it's both, because August is Lionsgate and it's also prediction for August. Now, you could be meeting your match here. Now, this could also be someone who's, like yourself, very intelligent, very astute, someone who loves to talk all night, loves to communicate, has a high intellect, loves to read, has a lot of cerebral activity. But I do get the sense for a lot of you've been, I wouldn't say you've been waiting, but you've been wanting to be with the right person. I do see that this is a possibility for a lot of you during Lionsgate. Again, we have the 8 of Cups. Now, this did come up in pile 1, so I do get the sense that in the collective overall, there's a message here of a lot of you walking away from a relationship that hasn't been fulfilling, even though you may have even invested maybe 2 summers, so 2 years, or maybe for some of you 8 years, or a good period of time to see whether the connection is going to change for the better, there's going to be improvement. And for a lot of you, there hasn't been improvement. If anything, it's been incredibly stressful. Your last relationship has been very stressful, maybe burdensome as well. So I do see that the Lionsgate portal and the month of August is about recovery. Maybe for some of you, recovering from a relationship, maybe even recovering from betrayal of your trust, betrayal of your energy. Maybe even for some of you, there could have been a betrayal in terms of someone walking out of the relationship, or because of an affair, okay? We have the Ace of Staffs here. So for the Lionsgate portal and also the month of August, we have this message of passion. So we have passion, desire. There's this exciting energy, I would say, by the end of August. There's an exciting energy around you. And I do get the sense that there is a new energy coming in. And I do think it is a person. In terms of work, I'm not seeing you really working that much. If anything, it's about recovery, mental health, emotional, spiritual. You're looking at the finer things in life, but also looking at the deeper things, deeper questions, asking those deep questions. What is the meaning of life? Where am I going? Some of you have had some sort of illumination or an awakening, maybe even recently. And so I do see that this is part of this new chapter that you are experiencing. Overall, it's a very happy and positive month for you. If you've been finding it very difficult to make decisions, there's a message here to be in the sun, bathe in the sunlight, and you'll receive the answers through meditation and also through the light codes penetrating through the sun, okay, the electromagnetic rays. A lot of you are moving on and possibly even traveling, moving on from a relationship. I see that a lot of you in the collective, in the Abstract Medicine Collective, are doing this. And this is good because you know what you deserve and you know what's right for you and what feels good for you. And that's the right thing to do, I would say. That's all I have for you, pile 2. Listen to pile 3 or pile 1, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye for now. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. For those of you who are wanting to know about Lionsgate and your August prediction, this is going to be pile 3. So for those of you who resonate with the messages here in this video, pile 3, then here is your reading. If not, listen to pile 1 and pile 2. This is an August and Lionsgate prediction. So let's have a look at the messages, angels, ancestors, guides, for the collective, what they need to know for the month of August, pile 3. I'm hearing it's a surprise. A lot of you, there's a surprise coming. There's a surprise. Good surprise. Something you've been waiting for a long time is coming true, pile 3. Something you're waiting for is coming in for the month of August, pile 3. There's a secret. There's something secretive from the divine, and Say, for example, you've been waiting for something for a while and you thought, or maybe you've had some tarot readers say, oh, it's coming in October or November. You're going to see most of it come through the month of August 2025, or all of it come true in the month of August. So heed my words, come back to this reading and let me know, okay? So we've got the Two of Swords. Some of you have been trying to make a decision whether you should stay or whether you should go, whether you should stay in a partnership or leave, whether you should stay in a commitment or leave, whether you should stay at a particular job placement or not, or leave, whether you should take a role that you've been offered or not take it. So there's a message here, pile 3, to listen to your intuition. Maybe book a reading with me or continue to listen to these free readings here on TikTok and on my YouTube channel, Abstract Medicine 888. You can also book a reading with me directly on my website in link in bio. And we have the Seven of Staffs here. Let's get some more cards for you, pile 3. Spirit also basically doesn't want to tell you what's going on. They don't want to reveal what's happening. Pile 3, we have the 8 of Swords. I don't want to know. You know, sometimes in order to avoid catastrophe, you have to make a decision. And sometimes making those decisions can be really difficult and kind of tough. And it's hard out here, it's hard out here. I feel like you're seeing things that may not necessarily exist. You're fantabulizing. You're seeing things that, and even catastrophizing over something that hasn't really happened. And you can't control absolutely everything, pile 3, I just want to say. So this is a message to let go and to not think your way through a solution or a situation. It's about feeling into it and getting that hunch. How do you feel in your body? Do you get is your tummy all tightened, Is it, are you getting backache? Are you getting headaches? Your body is trying to tell you something. There's something that's wrong. There's something that's up. There's something amiss in the situation, pile 3. So Spirit is saying to take advice from your body. If not, take advice from a healer, an astrologist, a healer, a tarot reader. I do all these things, but if you have the hand to do that and to read, then, do that yourself. Because I feel like you're almost not wanting to know what's behind the veil. Sometimes you have to face the dark in order to see the light, okay? We have the Seven of Swords. You're all up in your head, pile 3. What's going on here? What's going on here? We have the Knight of Cups. You're wanting romance, the Hermit. The 8 of Cups. A lot of you in the collective are moving away from a relationship, a situationship that's just not serving your higher purpose. Well, it's not even just serving your higher purpose, it's just not serving you, full stop. This person that you're with is not helping you out. They're leaving you out in the cold. They're making you feel uncomfortable. They may have tried to break up with you several times. They're giving you anxiety. They're not making you sleep. There's no rest, no peace, no sleep, I'm hearing. A lot of you in the collective are ending relationships, ending connections. Lionsgate is, for a lot of us in the collective, is about that. It's about weeding out the plants in our life that are not medicinal. Okay, and some of those plants, metaphorically speaking, can be family, friends, lovers, partners, career partners, colleagues, that just are giving us a headache. For a lot of you, I do see you're getting lots of headaches. The month of August, you're going to be seeing a major turnaround. For a lot of you, I do see you're completing a major cycle in your life. Some of you, you're going to be surprising yourself how boss you are. How boss. Not bossy, but like how boss. How much in your power you are. And maybe you're seeing how much your power you've been giving away to the wrong people. We have the 10 of Cups. So a lot of you are finally moving towards your happiness, your joy. Maybe the first couple of weeks of August is going to be a bit bumpy. I do see that Lionsgate, even the lions for some of you, may wish to help and work with you to release anxiety, particularly around your headspace, to find help, and also to find peace and calm. Some of you are even changing religions, I'm hearing. I do see a lot of you are moving to Hinduism. That's what I'm seeing. Now, if you're moving into Hinduism, it may not necessarily mean that you're, reading the Vedas and the Bhagavad Gita. Maybe you're actually practicing yoga. That's part of Hinduism, just so you know. Not by appropriation, but yoga is Ayurveda, which is Hinduism, okay? But outside of the context of a temple. So maybe this is about creating your own temple. Maybe your temple is your home, and maybe this is about relocating to a home that feels sacred to you. Maybe this is about adopting a practice that you religiously practice every single day in order to make yourself feel healthier. A lot of you're finding tribe, or you're going and connecting with your family or your soul family abroad for a lot of you, and that's really going to help you a lot. They're going to help you see clarity. They're going to help you find peace. For a lot of you, your mentors, your teachers are actually in your family and or your soul family. We have the Queen of Wands here, so I do see you're going to be feeling much more excited about your life. Some of you are going to be participating in sacred medicinal ceremony. I do see some of you could be adopting a cat, or you could be having cats around you overall. Some of you are very connected to, again, the lions. So Lionsgate is going to be playing a significant part for you. Maybe the first couple of weeks of August is going to be a bit bumpy. Maybe you're having nightmares, you're not sleeping very well. But actually, if anything, you're letting go of disappointments from your past. You're letting go of anxiety. You're letting go of sleepless nights and insomnia overall. I do see that you are, if you've been worried about how you look, this is actually, what I'm seeing is someone may have put a spell on you. So it's important to cleanse your energy and to cast away the evil eye, because there are jealous people around you. You're very attractive, and you've been seeing yourself as the opposite of that. So I do see that some of you have had body dysmorphia, and it's not you, it's someone that may have done that on you. These are the cards that clarify that, okay? So I do see that the next 2 weeks of August, so the first 2 weeks of August, maybe a bit bumpy, but the next 2 weeks of August are going to be much, much more positive, healthier, again, and you're going to be stronger. I'm actually hearing that song, I'm Stronger. I'm actually hearing Britney Spears, I'm Stronger Than Yesterday. Some people try to put you in a box. You're such a precious gem, Pile 3, and I do see that some people have tried to contain you, restrain you, put you in some sort of zoo. You can't put a lion in the zoo without it suffering. Its purpose is to be wild. Its purpose is to be in the wild and to be with its kith and kin. We have the lion here. So the lions, during Lionsgate and the month of August, is asking you to connect with your kith and kin, your soul family and your blood family, okay? And you're going to be getting clarity, I would say. Exactly, you're releasing the devil, you're releasing the evil eye, you're releasing toxicity, you're releasing pain and pain and dis-ease. The King of Swords is clarity, okay? So that's what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing a lot of you're getting clarity over something that you've had confusion over. Maybe it's about stepping back and releasing control. Again, I mentioned, let go of the things you can't control. Let me know how this resonates for you, Pile 3. I hope you've enjoyed it. Listen to Pile 1 and Pile 2, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Take care. Bye for now.